Dr. Prasad nominated me for this post, and I do want to thank him for his confidence that he has reposed in me. I have attended meetings for the last year. This is an anecdote. I used to be a really active member, and then I decided I ran for president, and by one vote, Mr. Nat here, he voted for Petrotrin. They used to be
That's why I've never seen Mahendra blush before.
It used to be a real divide. So I decided I really wanted to contribute, so I tried to. But there he was. There was a tie, and he decided, okay. I think it was Victor.
Did I have a casted vote?
Actually,
He took it upon himself.
So, but after a while, I became so busy that I didn't contribute to the society. And when Christian informed me that okay, he was going to nominate me for the president for the 2013 year, I said, let me accept, because what I've been realizing is that when I go to meetings, all kinds of luncheons and whatnot that you're invited to, all I see are the same folks over and over again. And I realize that the younger people not really getting the exposure and being drafted into, to replace the ones that are going to be leaving soon. Well, maybe not soon.
Speaking to yourself, I don't know why you're looking at me.
But the thing about it is, I feel as a society, we need to mold our young membership. And I saw from the voting pattern here that things that come via the electronic media seem to, because we had a really fat pile from people voting by email. So it seems as though things really work when you do it by electronic media. And therefore, one of the first things I think I need to do is to try to have an outreach. We did mention in the last retreat that we had that we were trying to reach out to the membership. But of course, our list is probably incomplete. So what we're going to try to do, I think it may be necessary to put some kind of ad in a newspaper or something like that, and invite all the geologists in Trinidad to send in their credentials, their particulars to the Geological Society, so that we will have a more complete list of members, and we'll be able to get on to you whenever we have activities. People will be complaining that they're not getting
because they're not financial.
Sorry?
99% of the time is because they're not financial.
Well, no, and I think while you say that, I spoke to somebody who thought they were financial, but wasn't sure. There were 2 or 3 people, and they're not sure. So I think you send them an email and you say it's not financial, you need to be financial. And I think too, the lunch and learns, I kind of latched onto it because I think a lot of people come to the lunch and learns, and it may be possible at that to disseminate some whatever information we need to disseminate to the membership at the lunch and learns. I think what happened too is that we may be a little bit, we're probably not as close to the membership, the executive, probably not as close to the membership as we need to be, so that, certain things that all you would get are the notices, oh, we having this activity, that activity, the other activity. But in terms of what the society is doing, maybe every 3 months when we have a lunch and learn, we can have a little meeting just like this and just tell people what is happening with the society. That's one of the things I think would kind of engage the members a bit more in the society and have them a bit more involved. So I think too, when the members give their, when the executive, members of the executive give their spiel on what, I didn't say it, oh, sorry. Yeah, when they give their spiel on what we've done for the year, you would notice that we did achieve quite a bit, but the but some of the some of the things that we really wanted to do and didn't get done in terms of careers and stuff like that, I think we could lay that strictly at my door. We do need to, I think, coming out, when I looked at the conference was a really successful conference. And what I saw from the last day is that non-petroleum, they had some really strong papers. And, you know, I realize we don't talk to them at all. And when we have, when we look for courses, when we look for all these things, we don't talk to the non-petroleum part of the Geological Society at all. And I think that's one thing we need to do. There were really some strong papers at the conference. So I think that is one of the things we need to look at. Anything else? And in terms of careers, to show the membership, there are other avenues rather than just petroleum. There are other avenues, and in terms of even petroleum, you know, the pure petroleum geoscience, you know, you do a bachelor's in petroleum geoscience, you go and you do a master's in petroleum geoscience, and you know, you're not getting anybody except maybe Hazley, Georgia. You know, you go into specific areas of geology. You know, I think Adrian at one point in time was interested in geochemistry. So you know, you have other areas, and we need to sensitize, I think, the membership to the other areas in geology. You know, you don't necessarily need to come out of the university and just rush straight into work as a petroleum geoscientist. You know, I'm assuming that you don't need the money right away to do that. But these are the things we're going to look at, I think. And I think we have a vibrant executive, and I look forward to working with you all for the new year. And thank you so much. I think I've said enough. I can't